In this video I'm going to tell you exactly how you can change your life, not in 90 days, not even in 60 days, or even 30 days, or even 7 days for that matter, but how you can radically change your life in one day. It actually just takes a moment. It just takes the decision actually. It just takes a shift in perception actually. But let's just call it one day, right? One day, because that's all it takes is one day. I'm going to tell you exactly how as we go through this video. But first of all, I'd just like to be candid with you and just talk about what's been going on, because I've struggled making videos this month. Yeah, more than a month now. Various reasons, but I'm sure Mercury has a lot to answer for. The planet Mercury has a lot to answer for. Mercury retrograde this month, the last day I think today, so great to get that over with. And I didn't believe that at one stage. I didn't believe that I could be that we were affected by outer things. I had a belief that we were the cause, the complete cause, 100% cause of our reality, and we could change anything at any time. And that was sort of like my personal development, sort of empowered belief, from various sources that I'd learned stuff from, and I was really concrete about that, and I thought I've got the answers here. I've got the answers, This is the way, right? And quite often we think we got the way, but like throughout my life, my worldviews, my belief systems have changed radically, many times about many things. So much so that I've been vegan for many years, and I'm starting to slowly introduce meat back into my diet now. Fish and raw milk, and only joking. No, I'm really not doing that. But my beliefs about many things in the world. A lot of people have the same religious beliefs their whole lives. They get brought up in a religion and they get a program installed, their religious program, their cultural program, and then from their peers, their parents, their teachers, they get like an identity program. This is your identity, this is who you are, this is how you live your life, This is what's possible, this is what's not possible. A lot of people just take that and they don't question it, and then they go through their whole life and nothing really changes. But for me, I'm always questioning, So everything changes a lot, and I've got one worldview that just seems so concrete and so like this is it, But then another one comes up that seems just as valid, and I entertain that for a while, and I go, well, this really works as well. And then I look at both of them; they both completely conflict. I'm like, well, how can they conflict? How can there be two simultaneous truths? And the truth is that there can. It's just very difficult for the human brain to comprehend there being two simultaneous truths at the same time. So we say, no, it can't be that. It must be the other. And so whatever we really focus on is what we get, And so yeah, so I've been, one of my beliefs was that I held for a long time was that we are the cause of our reality. We're a cause. I used to teach this, and it's even in my book and everything, where I say, you can either be at the effect of outside events, outside things, or you can be at cause. You cause your reality. It's 100% you. And everything comes from within to without. And I was so certain about that, and it seemed like the right way to think and the right way to believe in everything. But then I thought that everybody else was wrong, that thought that we were at the effect of things. But then that changed, and then I could see that, wow, actually, we could be at the effect. Suddenly I started entertaining other points of view, other belief systems, other philosophical realities, and then I could see, well, actually, it could be both. Maybe we're at cause and at the effect. And so I really do see it now. I see it that we're not just a cause, we're an effect as well. We're not just an effect, we are a cause. And it's these two realities that we have. And yeah, so I do believe that we are at the effect of astrological events according to when we were born and where we were born and all sorts of things like that. And some things, sometimes we just got to go with the flow. So sometimes just, like it's like being in the ocean. It's not always that you can just swim directly into shore and it's be easy, right? You go, okay, I'm just going to swim in the shore here. There could be a riptide, and it's just pulling you out to sea. And the harder you swim against it, the more worn out you get. So sometimes you just got to go, okay, I just got to relax here and go with the flow for a bit and start swimming sideways, even though it seems like I'm actually not going towards my target anymore. I'm going sideways, and then once I start to feel the resistance lessen, then I can just start to turn and start heading towards my target, my destination, where I want to go. And that's the way I see it in life. We are in, even though we can't see it, we are affected by all sorts of things around us, right? And the same as if we're in the ocean, we know when there's a current, there's a tide, there's a wave, we get affected by it. We can like move around and we can stop ourselves from drowning and we can swim, but sometimes when there's a wave you got to swim under it. Your head isn't always going to be above water, right? Sometimes it's better to actually duck down, get down low, and wait for the wave to go over the top before we come back up again. Sometimes when we get caught by a current or a riptide, we've got to just go with it for a while and then just maybe go a different direction before coming back in. So these are my insights of late, So, I haven't been able to make any videos because I just had massive resistance there. And anytime I tried, it's crazy. It's like it's Twilight Zone crazy how the Mercury has stopped me from making videos. I would literally pull out my camera to make a video and suddenly realize that it's been turned on in my pocket and the battery's gone. And then I recharge it and then I go, okay, I'm going to go down to the beach and make one. I go down to the beach and it's like nice and calm. Pull out the camera, suddenly wind starts gusting. This is just incredible. Like I've had these things over and over again. So many things that have just stopped me from making a video. And so I go, okay, like just let it go. Just throw in the towel. Sometimes you got to throw in the towel, and you don't be ashamed of throwing in the towel. Because being defeated is there's nothing to be ashamed of being defeated. Because you can always get back up again after your defeat, and you can move forward again. Defeat is not failure, so don't think it is. Defeat is not failure. Yeah, it's like when you're swimming into the beach, and it happened to me once. I was out in Thailand, pretty crazy, many years ago in my early 20s, and we'd all had quite a bit to drink, some the Mekong whiskey and Red Bull, and a few of us decided to go swimming in the middle of a storm. And the seas were stormy. It wasn't raining. There was been a storm out to sea, and the seas were like going crazy. So one night we went down to the beach and we went out swimming. So the other folks I was with, they just stayed in waist deep, and I just went swimming out to sea into the blackness. And I was just fueled on whiskey, And I turned around and went to swim back in, and I couldn't. And I just got pulled out further and further, and the lights in the distance got further and further away, and it was pitch black. And I was getting pulled out to sea, and the swell was getting bigger and bigger. And I started to get scared because I got tired. My arms started to get very tired, and I thought, I can't do this. I'm giving it everything I got, and I'm going further away from the shore. And I just asked for help, I asked for help, and it just the message came, and it says you're in a riptide. It says you're being pulled up by a riptide. Swim sideways. So I stopped swimming to where I wanted to go, and I listened to the voice, and I stopped resisting, and I swam sideways. And after a while of swimming sideways, I thought, okay, now I'll try and swim back in again. And when I tried to swim back in, I just flowed all the way back in. to the beach. And it turned out that I'd been out there so long that the folks that were swimming with me, they weren't really my friends, they'd actually taken my clothes as a joke, and they'd just headed off to their bungalow, and I had to walk up the whole beach completely naked, through the village completely naked. So that was an interesting thing. But yeah, that's a memory for me, and it was a learning, a massive learning. So when things like this happen, I don't resist it too much. I realize now that we're not just a cause of our lives, we are at the effect as well. And with understanding that, then it actually we're able to release quite a bit of judgment. When we judge others for maybe not living up to our expectations, or maybe not following through on something that they said, or if they're not up to par, sometimes it's really not that we can do anything about it. Sometimes we just can't do anything about it, you know? Sometimes the planets are, the tide of the planets is pushing against us, right? And you might not agree with me, but you don't have to agree with me. Just learn what you can learn from what I'm saying, and apply it to your own life, right? So let's see how it goes. We're going to upload a video every day. We're going to upload a video every day. And we're going to see how it goes, you know. That was my plan before, and then suddenly Mercury to stop me, you know. So I'm going to upload all sorts of things. I get far too many likes, so I'm going to upload things to get dislikes and all sorts of things. Videos that I want to go viral and things like that. I want to boost the channel, to be honest. I want to get more views. You know, people say when you put up like a video that you just want to go viral, people say, you're just doing it for the views. Yeah, I am. I'm going to put up videos just for the views. Actually, every video I put up is for the views. If I got 0 views for my videos, I probably wouldn't put them up, because there's no point, because no one's watching them, right? You put them up so people will see them. But it doesn't matter if it's 2 views or 3 views or 3,000 views. I'd still put them up, right? But the more views, the better. So I'm going to look to get as many views as possible now. So yeah, so how to change your life. That's what I promised, right? How to change your life in one day. Change your life is very easy, actually. To change your life, it only takes one day. And you just got to change your routine. You just got to look at what you do in your daily routine and scrutinize it. And say, okay, what are my daily habits? What's my daily routine? And you change your routine, you change your priorities of what you do each day. And you just do that every day, and then your life changes, you know. If you did decide to make a video every day and upload to YouTube, your life would change. It can't not. If you decide to journal for 30 minutes every day, your life will change. If you decide to, you know, go for a run for 30 minutes every day, your life will change. Your body will change. You decide to go to the gym for 30 minutes every day, your life will change. Your physique will change. Your energy levels will change. The way people respond to you will change. Your life will change. And all it takes is 30 minutes a day of doing something powerful and empowering, and your life will change. So you change your life by changing your daily routine. Either take something out or add something in, right? Take out a bad habit, install a new good habit. And that's how you change your life in a day. Okay, this is Matthew Armstrong. Thanks for watching. See you next time.